Well, hello everybody, I'm Will.
And I'm Lynn. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday, July 31st. Can you believe it? The last day of the month.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. And if you don't know who we are Lynn and Will of lynnandwill.com. And what do we do? Well, we're digital networkers to help you grow your business online, learning the skill sets of the Attraction Marketing Formula. Did you know that you can predict your future? Yes, you can be the master, you can create it. The opportunities online are limitless, and now is the time to switch from doing things the old school way and perhaps even having a job and creating streams of revenue, doing what you love, have fun while doing it, reach a massive audience, a global audience, and specifically targeting your exact audience. With using the Attraction Marketing Formula, you take a shortcut to success. You eliminate certain steps. You eliminate rejection. You eliminate prospecting, and you attract people to you so that you can grow your business online successfully, following this blueprint, which is incredible and it works. And we're here to share it with you and to teach you, should you desire to learn about the Attraction Marketing Formula.
Yeah, so if you are one of those network marketers that are still making a list of 100, that are chasing your family and friends, that are prospecting everybody within 3 feet and trying to get them to talk with them about your opportunity, then we're coaches, mentors, and trainers to help you out of that what would you call it? Stuckness. So what most network marketers do, they talk to potential prospects about the opportunity with the mindset of the right person will get it. The right person will get it, but you'll have to weed through a whole lot of people to find that one person. It's a way to build your team, but it's an awfully long and painful one. On the other hand, what if you added attraction marketing to your approach? Instead of trying to, with all your might, to push people into your company, have them fight over who gets to work with you. Attraction marketing is a marketing method that allows you to identify and attract people who are already looking to buy exactly what it is you're selling. Attraction marketing is a polar opposite of bugging, begging, chasing, or convincing people to listen to you. Attraction marketing allows you, the network marketer, to save time as you automate the prospecting process. So I look at it this way. Social media has 49% of the world's population on social media. So it's a big highway out there with all these people on this highway, 49% of them. You want to figure out some way of getting those people to look at your exit and get off your exit and come down your road. And that's what attraction marketing does for you. So.
Very good. That's great.
Got a little
it's
link
true.
there.
Let go of the way it used to be, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and move into 2020. We're getting closer to 2021. Level up your business and explore the endless possibilities that exist online, right?
Exactly.
Hey, we didn't do this.
We didn't. Let's do it. It's Friday. Friday. So if you're coming to us live, please give us a little love by dropping us a heart emoji in the comment section below. If you're coming to us on a replay, give us a hashtag replay, and we'll give you a shout out later. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns during this Facebook Live, by all means, drop them in the comments section below, or you can simply send us a message through Facebook Messenger. And as always, I'd like to know where everybody's coming from in this big, beautiful blue marble. So please drop your location in the comments section below so we know where our audience is viewing us from. As we do broadcast to over about 30 countries throughout the world. So we are on our second part of our two-part series today. And Lynn, why don't you introduce what we got to say?
Right. So on Wednesday, we started 6 factors to create higher converting campaigns on Facebook. A campaign is your advertising. And one thing I wanted to discuss before we get started is that on Friday, Will had looked at statistics, and it showed that in June of 2020, there were 2.6 billion people on Facebook. Well, guess what? We're now at the last day of July, and there are 3.1 billion people now on Facebook. Isn't that incredible? Crazy. We thought we were going to hit 3 billion by 2021. Well, we are already there with COVID and everything. Everybody's looking for new ways to make money from home, make money from your phone. They're looking at Facebook because Facebook is the biggest platform.
That's a whole lot of people within a couple of months, huh?
Right. I mean, June, that's just what was maybe 6 weeks ago. Maybe that statistic came right from the beginning of June. But that's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was probably more like May. I think it was the first quarter.
Oh, okay.
So we're halfway through the second quarter, right?
Well, we went through COVID and all that,
quarter,
so
third quarter.
3.1 billion people currently using Facebook.
With B.
So do you think you can level up and create a business, or the business you already have, bring it online? Yes, you can.
Very easily.
Right. So again, 6 factors to create higher converting campaigns on Facebook. Wednesday, we spoke about the product, what you offer, 2, your audience, that's a biggie. And 3, your copy, what you say. Well, those are the first 3 of this series. And today we're going to talk about images, the post type that you use, and the 6th is your landing page. So let's talk about images first right now. So images are important, right? We're a very visual world. People love to watch videos. People love to see pictures. So guess what? Your images need to be clear. They don't, being fuzzy, no way.
Or out of focus.
No. You need to have correct copy, as in writing. Make sure that that's legible, that people can read it, and that's clear. So that's the text. You can Google Facebook image sizes to see what is pertinent and what works for an ad, because size is very important, as well as clarity and as well as the text. I mean, that's what grabs people, so you want to make sure that it's clear, and there's something about it that pops. Something that works very well is if you have a group of people who are perhaps on stage and speaking to an audience. That type of picture works very well. What doesn't work well are stock photographs or illustrations. So that doesn't
grab people, right?
Doesn't grab people, and it's not credible,
right?
And of course, pictures of you, absolutely. You're branding yourself, and you want to be unique and show your personality. So keep in mind, visual is very important. It's what we see, it's what we read, size, clarity. Stay away from fuzziness, and really take a good look at what your image is that you're portraying out there and see what it looks like. So somebody looking at you, what they would see.
Right. That's that. I really don't have much to add to that. I mean, she hit nail on the head with all those. But just remember that you got to get in the mindset of your viewer. So if they're like queuing through Facebook, through the news feed, and you got to figure out what's going to stop them in their tracks, because that is definitely the first thing that they're going to see is the image content of your ad. So you got to stop them. And then secondly, it's got to be congruent. So I don't really have a good example here, but maybe you're talking about something in the summer and then you have a picture of the winter. So that doesn't really add up. So you want to make sure with the picture you have that your image has to go with your ad. So you want to make sure that congruent with the ad. So it's got to be something that's going to stop them while they're cycling through your newsfeed. And as she hit it right on the head, that those old stock photos and photo illustrations are just a thing of the past. So they really like, you know, pictures of who you are, because that's what your brand is. So that's all I got to say about the pictures.
Very good. So we're talking about advertising campaigns. The big thing with doing an advertising campaign is that you want it to convert into a sale or a lead, right? You want to have something that's moving your business forward with your ad. So another type is a link ad type of ad.
We use those all the time.
Right.
You should be using them.
Yes, I know. And it has lots of clickable real estate, right?
Yeah, right.
The click should send you to a landing page. Now, what isn't really working effectively, and the data supports this, although a lot of people do it, but it really isn't getting your ad to convert to a sale or to a lead, is boosting a post with a link in the description.
Right.
And people think that that does work, but it really doesn't. So Will is the guru with this type of technicality, so we'll let him speak about this.
Linked ads are probably the most commonly used ad in a digital marketing space. You should always use them because there are a lot of moving parts to a linked ad. So it could be a thumbnail or a description to lead people from your ad to a landing page. It used to be back in the day, they used to run those to a capture page. If you run your ads now to a capture page is the one that you fill out information like your name and your phone number and your email address. That might get you put in Facebook jail. Facebook doesn't like that. They don't like people dropping off the Facebook platform and being captured right away. Kind of makes people kind of mad. So that they want a fun, good experience. So everybody goes now to a landing page. And we'll talk a little bit more about what a landing page is. But there are 5 components to a post type or a linked ad post type. The first one is image. We talked about that earlier. The second one is headline. That's just to inform the reader what your ad is all about. And then the middle part is, of course, the copy part. And that's just the text content. It's a story or explanation of what your offer might be. And then, of course, you have to have a call to action. You have to tell the people what to do. And that's your call to action. It could be some sort of a book now button or a learn more button. Something that gets them to move on through your sales funnel. And the last part is a link description. Actually describing what that link might do. It gives you a little additional info about the link and what to expect once they click on it. Because you don't want to blindside somebody. So that's what the actual components of a linked ad is.
Oh, very good. That was great. I know. You're great with all the detail of that. So the 6th component to creating a higher converting campaign on Facebook are the landing page. Now this is where your traffic lands after they click. This is very, very important. If your landing page isn't good, it's not going to convert. And there are components that you need to have on your checklist to make sure that your landing page is as good as it can be. So one of those is the landing page must follow through on the ad's promise, right? You are talking about something, so when a person clicks on that, it better flow with what was previously written, so it makes sense.
Concurrency, right?
Right. So the ad needs to match the landing page. One other thing that you need to be mindful of is your copy. Make sure that it's not too short. Make sure it's not too long. You need to find a balance. So that's another aspect of your landing page. Also, are you selling it too hard? or you're not selling it at all. There needs to be a fine medium there. And again, strike a balance between the copy length and your selling, because you are selling, right? But you don't want to be salesy and be selling too hard as if you're prospecting. Right. And is it confusing, or is it fluid and flows and easily understood? You want to make sure that it's clear and concise as to what it is that you're offering. And also too, this is important, does it look professional or does it look too professional? You need to find a balance between that too, because people want to feel comfortable. They don't want to see stiff and rigid, but also sloppy denotes lack of confidence in someone. So you need to, again, find a balance within being professional. This is a biggie. Does it have a specific and very clear call to action, right? You're getting them to do something, but it needs to be very clear and very specific as to what you're asking them to do. And this is another huge one. Guess what? Are most people on their computer?
No.
No, they're on their phone. Do you know that 92% of people use their mobile devices? So it needs to be something that works on the mobile device platform, that you can see it, you can read it, it's clear. Because mobile devices, 92% of people are on their phones. So that's very important. And also, are you asking them for too much information? Are you asking them for their name? Are you asking them for their address? Are you asking them their phone number and their email? If you are, you're asking too much. Ask them for their email only. You don't need their name. You don't need their phone number. You certainly don't need their address. Their email is sufficient. And with their email, you can create a relationship with them. If you're building a relationship, unless you already have a relationship, but an email is the way to go. You don't want to be asking for too much information.
That's awesome. Yeah, more about that email thing. We've tested it both ways. On our landing pages, we tested it with their name, phone number, and email. And then we tested it also with just their email. We get more response when people just put their email in there. And then you can work on your know, like, and trust once you have their email, because you can have a conversation back and forth. Or it might be just their Facebook Messenger information. So the less is better. People, if they see a long form that they have to fill out, they're just going to whip right by it. They're not going to do it.
Well, I'm not going to do that either. But with an email, I feel like I'm
you can opt out.
Right, you can opt out. I'm comfortable sharing my email. I wouldn't be comfortable sharing any of the other information.
Yeah, phone number, your name, stalk you and try to find you a different way, or start calling you and you're not answering your emails, and they're going to get you on your phone. So just one thing is probably the best, and email works the best. Because then there's also third-party apps that help you out with keeping that know, like, and trust stuff. The only thing I really have to add about what the landing page is, actually Monday, our Facebook Live is going to be about landing pages. But think of it this way. Remember I talked about the highway. 49% of the world's population is on the social media highway. And you want to figure out how to get them down your exit. Well, your exit is actually your landing page. So you want to get them off the highway, down your landing page, and then you capture them on your capture page, and that's basically your front door. So, or your storefront or whatever. So that's the way you kind of like sum it up. So get them off your exit, and that's your landing page basically. We go, most of our ads, well, I'd say, a large percent of our ads, probably 99% of them, they go right from an ad platform, which I mentioned before, the link ad type, and it goes right, the landing page is a blog, so it gives them some value, gives them some, okay, wow, now I'm learning something. Now for that learning, now I'm going to give you that value for your email. So you're giving them value, so that then in response, you get the email. So that's what the landing page normally is these days. There's huge conversion with using a landing page, a good written landing page versus a poorly written one, and or going right to a capture page. So landing page is key, and that's why
on Monday we are going to talk about 3 devastating landing page mistakes. Landing pages are critical, makes or breaks you.
Right.
So it's important. So we'll talk about that on Monday.
And
providing there's no hurricane that comes to Florida.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Isaiah?
Yes, we don't want to see Isaiah knock on anybody's door, not in Florida nor the Bahamas or anywhere.
Right.
But
well, we're going to be prepared, whatever it might be. So, as usual, I'm going to put a link on this Facebook Live, and that link will lead you to the blog that we've discussed here on Wednesday and Friday. And within that blog, we're going to be able to offer you, you just go through it, a free 10-day Attraction Marketing Bootcamp. That's 10 days of wonderful video content that'll really turn on those light bulbs and get those gears running about what attraction marketing actually is. And also, Lynn, we have we have an ebook.
We do. So this is the way to start, people, of the Attraction Marketing Formula. This is the way very, very familiar branded people have started. People that you would recognize their names. And it works. It's literally the shortcut to use to create the business that you want online. And guess what? We can offer it to you for $27. When you grab the link, you'll have 59 minutes, $27, right?
So,
Tube of
so have your credit card ready for you. It's 72% off. It's how Lynn and I started.
Right.
It's 185 pages, 10 chapters. We both read it within 24 hours of receiving it. Ours is all marked up, and this was definitely an aha moment, and we've never looked back. So get that. That's $27 is what?
Right. A week at Starbucks or a tube of lipstick at Ulta, right?
Yeah, or who knows what. Good case of beer.
Or for you men.
But at any rate, yeah, that's the Attraction Marketing Formula EBook. And lastly, what was lastly? Nothing?
I don't know.
That's it.
I think
so
that's
those
it.
are our 2 offers. So I'll put those 2 links in this Facebook Live. So go ahead and grab those, and you'll be on your way. Monday, like Lynn said, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're talking about the 3 devastating landing page mistakes. We'll kind of whittle our way through next week with a few more ad things, because we have given you a whole bunch of information about ads on social media. I mean, I think I came up with 8 different topics in a month. That's a lot of ad.
It's very good.
Ad stuff.
It's great. It's great information. This is the way to do it. So if we gave you value, please let us know by putting a V in the comments below, or if you catch us on the replay, #replay.
And a V if we gave you value.
Yes, because we hope we gave you value. Something to take away, some nugget, some tip, some aha moment, something.
So for everybody that's on the eastern seaboard here and our friends in the Caribbean area, we hope we dodge a bullet here. And that bad boy goes east out into the Atlantic Ocean where there's nothing but fish.
Right.
So
let's hope. But we know how I've had my
this is a fast moving
fill of hurricanes through the years, and they can switch so rapidly right at the last moment and change. So who knows? Hopefully nobody gets in harm's way or has flooding issues and all that.
Right.
So stay safe, everybody.
Most definitely. Have a wonderful weekend.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, August 3rd, right? Wow. August 3rd.
All right, everybody.
Hard to believe.
So, peace,
love, and light.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody. We'll see you. Thank you.